Indeed, whilst we possess the liberty to fashion ourselves into the individuals we aspire to be, it remains incontrovertible that our formative years wield a considerable influence over our character. The manner in which we elect to navigate diverse circumstances and articulate our innermost selves is indubitably shaped by patterns of behaviour instilled since tender youth. As we embark upon our initial forays into comprehending the intricacies of our immediate milieu, the matrimonial and familial counsellors, Drs. Milan and Kay Yurkovic, have unearthed a profound revelation: each individual, tethered to the tapestry of their upbringing, harbours a distinct love style. This love style, a mosaic of predispositions and predilections governing our interactions with romantic partners, serves as a prism through which we may illuminate the dynamics of our relationships. Allow me to expound upon the 5 delineations of love styles proffered by the esteemed duo, Drs. Milan and Kay Yurkovic. The compliant, or pleaser, typically comes of age within an environment characterized by excessive protection or acerbic critique. As children, pleasers exert themselves to exhibit exemplary conduct, all in a bid to avert provoking their parents' ire. Instead of receiving solace, they invest their time and energy in assuaging the sensitivities of their reactive guardians. Conflict is anathema to pleasers, who often resort to concession or hasty appeasement to resolve discord. Saying no proves arduous for them. For the sake of quelling conflict, they may resort to deception rather than confronting adversity head-on. With maturation, pleasers acquire the ability to discern the emotional states of those around them, striving to ensure the contentment of all. Yet, when overwhelmed or feeling perennially inadequate, they may succumb to despair, seeking refuge in avoidance. Pleasers frequently disperse their energies indiscriminately, endeavoring to be everything to everyone, an untenable aspiration. Rather than establishing robust boundaries for themselves, they channel their focus towards the needs and desires of others. To nurture enduring relationships, pleasers must cultivate the courage to authentically articulate their own sentiments, eschewing the facade of conformity to external expectations. The victim, often reared in the tumult of a dysfunctional household, learns to acquiesce for survival, diverting less attention to their own well-being in order to maintain a low profile amidst the fury and violence of their parents. Early on, victimized children master the art of concealment and silence, as their very presence becomes a source of anguish. They frequently construct elaborate mental landscapes to navigate the perils that besiege them daily. Struggling with diminished self-worth, victims typically grapple with anxiety and depression. Inevitably, they may find themselves wedded to partners who mirror the behaviors of their abusive progenitors. Victims adapt and yield to the ebb and flow of circumstances, accustomed as they are to the chaos and strain of their environment. Consequently, when tranquility does descend, it disquiets them, for they anticipate the next eruption. To foster healthy, stable relationships, victims must cultivate self-love and assert themselves when necessary, rather than allowing their partners to subjugate them. The controller, typically raised in an environment devoid of protection, learns the virtues of resilience and self-reliance from a tender age. They feel compelled to exert dominance over all aspects of their lives, lest the vulnerabilities they endured in childhood be exposed in adulthood. Those embodying this love style perceive control as their fortress against the specters of fear, humiliation, and helplessness. Yet, unlike viewing anger as a manifestation of vulnerability, controllers wield it as a tool to fortify their power. Possessing a predisposition towards obstinacy, they may also exhibit sporadic and unpredictable tendencies. Stepping beyond their comfort zones is anathema to controllers, as it engenders feelings of weakness and vulnerability. They prefer to tackle challenges autonomously and adhere to specific methodologies, lest deviation incites their wrath. To foster enduring, stable relationships, controllers must learn to relinquish control, place trust in others, and temper their anger. The vacillator, often raised in an environment fraught with unpredictability, learns from a young age that their needs are not paramount to their parents' concerns. Bereft of consistent affection from their caregivers, vacillators develop a profound fear of abandonment. However, when parents eventually bestow time and attention upon them, vacillators are often too fatigued and embittered to accept it. As vacillators transition into adulthood, they endeavor to seek the enduring love denied to them in their formative years. As children, vacillators tend to idealize new relationships, yet upon encountering disappointment, they descend into despondency and doubt. Frequently misunderstood, they grapple with internal conflicts and emotional stress within their relationships. Their acute sensitivity and perceptiveness enable them to detect even the subtlest changes in others, heightening their awareness of perceived detachment. To cultivate healthy, stable relationships, vacillators must learn to pace themselves, refrain from premature commitment, and endeavor to gain a deeper understanding of others before succumbing to their own expectations and potential hurt. The evader, typically reared in a home devoid of deep affection, prioritizes independence and self-reliance. From a tender age, evaders learn to fend for themselves, setting aside their emotions and needs to cope with the scant or absent solace from their parents. Preferring solitude, they lean more towards logic and detachment than emotion. Intense emotional fluctuations in those around them elicit discomfort in evaders. To foster enduring, robust relationships, evaders must learn the art of opening up and expressing themselves, thereby cultivating emotional intimacy and connection. Which love style do you resonate with? Please share your thoughts below. In our lives, love styles play a significant role, stemming from our childhood experiences and family environments. Understanding our own love style can help us better comprehend ourselves and our relationships with others. Whether we identify as pleasers, victims, controllers, vacillators, or evaders, we can cultivate stable and fulfilling relationships by recognizing our patterns and behaviors and striving to develop healthy communication and emotional skills. The key lies in self-acceptance and the continual effort to become the best version of ourselves. Let us strive to create happy and fulfilling relationships based on mutual understanding, respect, and support. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video inspiring or helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Please also consider sharing the video with your family and friends so they may benefit as well. Thank you once again for watching, and until next time, goodbye.